JBN will keep you informed. Coming up in the news, robbery suspect shot dead by the police in downtown Kingston. 10-year-old Frankfield boy suspected of drowning. $13 million ganja bust in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. 2 killed, 1 injured in Westmoreland shootings. Damian Crawford reappointed to the Senate, and new police headquarters in no man's land to house 2,500 cops, says Chan. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Robbery suspect shot dead by the police in downtown Kingston. The Independent Commission of Investigation, INDICOM, has launched a probe into the fatal shooting of a man by the police in downtown Kingston on Sunday. The deceased has been identified as 24-year-old Tajay Brown. The police said a firearm was seized in the incident. Reports are that about 4:30 a.m., a police team went to a section of Duke Street after receiving reports of a robbery in progress at a business establishment. The police said when they arrived in the area, they saw 3 men, 2 of whom fled after spotting the officers. It's reported that the man who remained on the scene attacked the police with a knife and was shot in response. He was taken to the hospital where he succumbed to his injury. One of the men who reportedly ran from the scene was later apprehended. 10-year-old Frankfield boy suspected of drowning. The Frankfield police in Clarendon are at this time probing the circumstances surrounding the suspected drowning of 10-year-old Malik Walters of Lampard District in the parish on Sunday. Reports are that residents found Malik lying on the bank of the Rio Minnow about 2 p.m. and called the police. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. $13 million ganja bust in Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth. The St. Elizabeth police seized some 2,600 pounds of compressed ganja that was believed to have been destined for the guns for drug trade in the parish on Saturday morning. The drug has an estimated street value of $13 million. Reports are that about 11 a.m., members of the St. Elizabeth police conducted an operation along the beach in Billy's Bay, Treasure Beach, St. Elizabeth, where they found several plastic bags containing the weed. No one was arrested in connection with the seizure. The police have linked the seizure of a boat during an operation in the area by members of the Jamaica Defense Force JDF Coast Guard early in the week to Saturday's seizure. Members of the Police Narcotics Division are investigating the latest developments. 2 killed, 1 injured in Westmoreland shootings. 3 people were shot, 2 fatally, in 2 separate incidents in South Lamar, Westmoreland on Sunday, the police are reporting. In the first incident, 26-year-old laborer Owen Brown, otherwise called Kuwait, of Hudson Street in the parish, and another man were reportedly walking along the roadway about 3:50 p.m. when 4 men traveling in a Toyota Axia motor car exited the vehicle and opened gunfire, hitting them. The injured men were assisted to the hospital by residents, where Brown was pronounced dead and the other man admitted in stable condition. In the second incident, 37-year-old Joel Fraser, otherwise called Gans, a cookshop operator of Mailers Avenue, Westmoreland, was gunned down in front of his shop. Reports are that about 6:55 p.m., Fraser was at the front of his shop with other persons when 2 motorcycles drove up. The pillion rider reportedly opened gunfire at Fraser, hitting him several times. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Damian Crawford, reappointed to the Senate. When People's National Party PNP President Dr. Peter Phillips spoke to party supporters at a workers' meeting in Portland Eastern last Wednesday, he indicated that defeated candidate in the recently held by-election, Damian Crawford, would have national duties, signaling then that the PNP Vice President would be heading back to the Senate. On Sunday, the party's National Executive Council NEC, during a special session at the University of the West Indies UWI in St. Andrew, ratified Phillips' decision to reappoint Crawford to the Upper House of Parliament. Crawford, who last month resigned from the Senate to contest the April 4 by-election in Portland Eastern, was defeated by the governing Jamaica Labour Party's Anne-Marie Vaz, polling 9,670 to her 9,989. I want to say one more thing. Damien is here to stay. When I want him, don't it? Wanna ready for him? Don't it? Wanna love him? Don't it? Phillips said during the meeting held at Port Antonio High School in the parish. But hear me, I want you to know that we have some national responsibilities for him too. So I want you to understand, him there with you, but he has some national responsibilities. Because it's not only in a Eastern Portland we have to go reach out to the youths and get them get in them head. As him say, we want a change of mentality. We want an understanding of our history. We need to have a sense of where we're coming from so we can know where we are going, said Phillips. The PNP in a media release confirmed that Crawford was again given the nod to sit in the Senate and will be joined by economist and UWI lecturer Dr. Andre Orton, the PNP caretaker for St. James West Central, who will replace Noel Slowly, having tendered his resignation recently. Orton, who is also a member of the Students' Loan Bureau Board, was appointed standard bearer for the Western constituency on January 27. Sunday's announcement pertaining to Crawford was met with cynicism on social media, as several voiced that long-time Portland Eastern aspirant Andrea Moore was again snubbed. Moore has long harbored hopes of representing the PNP in Eastern Portland, but after being selected by delegates ahead of the February 2016 general election, the attorney-at-law was reportedly told to stand down. Moore was again asked to stand down last month when the seat became vacant following the murder of PNP Member of Parliament Dr. Linvale Bloomfield. Rumors began that Moore was offered a position in the Senate following Crawford's resignation, a move some say was to prevent her from hauling the party to court. This was, however, firmly denied by Moore, who said the position was not offered to her, though she would welcome the opportunity if it presented itself. PNP continues to use people, especially females, Carlin Clark said on Facebook. Another user wrote, Miss Moore, you get tricked bad. No Senate seat for you. On October 20, 2017, Crawford was sworn in as an opposition senator. Last September, he amassed the greatest number of votes of 4 PNP vice presidents elected from a hotly contested election. The PNP said the Governor General Sir Patrick Allen has been notified of the Senate changes and also announced that changes would be made to its shadow cabinet. New police headquarters in no man's land to house 2,500 cops, says Chang. The government has announced plans to build the country's first multi-purpose police headquarters on 40 acres of land, popularly called No Man's Land, near Rima in South St. Andrew in the Western Kingston Police Division. The revelation was made by National Security Minister Dr. Maurice Chang as he opened the 2019-2020 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. Chang told the House that non-geographic formations and specialized units of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF, such as narcotics, the National Intelligence Bureau, the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Branch, cybersecurity, among others, will be located at the new downtown headquarters. He said the multi-facility headquarters will have customer-friendly reception areas as well as green spaces to allow for strong, acceptable community interface. This will represent the transformative approach this government is taking to build the new Jamaica, Chang said. The location of this facility in the heart of the western part of downtown Kingston will complement the government's overall plan to revise and reposition Kingston City as a leading business district that is safe and orderly, the security minister added. Chang said no man's land, as it is sometimes called, will be a beacon of hope in our city and will elevate the space to represent hope, peace, and prosperity. This empty piece of land in the middle of an area of social conflict, in fact, political conflict at times, could be seen as an area of despair, where the police were once viewed as oppressive, but will now become a beacon of hope for the people of the area. The security minister sought to reassure residents of Western Kingston and South St. Andrew that they will not be dislocated by the development. He said the National Housing Trust has undertaken to secure that provisions will be made for all socio-economic groupings in the area. Chang said there will be new jobs in the area. He said the expectation is that as downtown Kingston returns to its primacy, we will see various segments of the population working there. And we expect family homes for attendants, cleaners, lawyers, doctors, and business leaders all being able to live together around a shared urban space, Chang added. He said this will be a signature activity and a signal mark of the government's commitment to bringing the vision of a new Jamaica to pass. Meanwhile, the security minister said Mobile West will be constructed in Montego Bay to provide for 400 police professionals and state-of-the-art equipment with appropriate furnishings to boost the capacity of the JCF in that region. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.